Hello everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyaye sifunde iy'ncwadi ezibhalwe ngolimi lwethu lesiZulu bese siza la sizokhuluma ngazo ley'ncwadi esuke sizifundile siy'xoxela laba phela abasuke bengenaso isikhathi sokuthi bay'funde iy'ncwadi, nalaba abasuke benqena nje ukufunda. Siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese siza la sizokhuluma ngawo lama-reality shows, senze ama-reviews or nama-recaps bese siyaphinda futhi sikhuluma nga-any other issues avukayo uma ngabe lama-shows sesiwabukile kwi-TV. Uma ngabe uqala usijoyina namhlanje, please don't forget to press u-subscribe button la ngezansi. Uma ngabe ibhathini libomvu lisho ukuthi awukazi uzusubscribe, kodwa uma li-grey lisho ukuthi ususubscribile. Do not forget to press i-notification bell ukuze phela uwuthole umyalezo uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sesiwufakile. Kanti-ke uma ufuna ukuba yimember yale channel, please press u-join button la ngezansi and follow ama-instructions ukuthi uba kanjani imember, nanokuthi imaphi ama-benefits azoba khona uma ngabe usuyi-member of the channel. Namhlanje na-ke guys, I want to talk about the issue that everybody has been talking about. Honestly, the first time that I heard about the Dubai porta potty thing, it was one YouTuber from the US that had done the video, and I think the video was titled "What Influencers Do in Dubai for Money." And I went and I watched that video, and I was like, "Oh my God! Like, people do this." But honestly, it was something that was very distant, very foreign to me. So I felt like maybe it didn't click to me that maybe even our influencers do that. After I watched that video, I watched a couple of other videos. On all of them, it was non-South African YouTubers talking about influencers in their own countries. So I don't know why I thought it doesn't happen in our country, or it doesn't happen as much in our country, but I just didn't think about it. Up until recently, because when that interview took place, Kumak G with Fejo and that guy who is a resident blesser, an official South African blesser or something, I didn't watch that interview only because of nje lento yokuthi that guy claims to be a blesser and all of that. I just don't like the idea. I didn't watch the interview. So I think maybe I would have picked it up from there, that this is something that happens even to South African influencers, because I only watched part of that interview now that I wanted to do this video. But honestly, even when it came out here in South Africa, it was it a week or 2 weeks ago, for me it was just something like, really, like, people get that desperate for money. And because these are adults, guys, who make a decision to go to this country, and I thought that, okay, they know what they're going there for, and it's like disgusting, but they know why they're going there. That was my feeling at the time. And obviously it's coming out now that sometimes when they go there, they are not aware, like they go there because somebody else has been going to Dubai. Bese beyahala naye, please take me along. And they think they're just going to have, be intimate with just one guy and come back with R1 million or whatever, 500,000, whatever amount that they come back with. They usually do know all of the stories that we've heard. They know that they're going there for some form of a transaction with a rich man, and it involves something that relates to sex. So even though they don't know how far the whole thing is gonna go, when they go there, they know. So for me at the beginning, honestly, I wasn't feeling sorry for anybody, because I'm feeling like, when you go there. And the fact that these men are not doing this with the women in their country, because every country has sex workers, you guys. Every country has sex workers. If they don't want to be intimate with their own wives, or for whatever reasons, they could just go and buy from their own sex workers in their own country. The fact that they're willing to fly these girls from foreign countries, especially African countries, to their country, it means that something. I would think that anybody that is an adult will be able to think that there must be more to this than just me meeting one guy and doing whatever with him and coming back with money. Honestly, for me, I was happy that this thing is coming out now for selfish reasons, you guys, because I was happy because I'm raising kids, my kids are still younger. And I think that because for us, we've always thought, abantu abaya go to Dubai and whatnot, siyahali, oh, I wish when I make enough money, I'm going to go to Dubai. To thinking they're just taking trips, they're paying for their own trips, they're just taking trips because they have enough money to afford the trips, not knowing that they actually cannot afford the trip. Someone else is taking them to Dubai. So for us, we looked at it like when people go outside of the country, like it's the most amazing thing because they're taking all of these trips, and it's a dream for you that when you have enough money, you will do it too. But I'm so happy that these things are coming out now when some of us, our kids are younger, because then we can talk out to our kids about these things. Also, when our kids want to travel, or they met people that want to travel with them, they can just go on the internet and say, traveling to Dubai, and you know what's going to come out. Porta potty. Porta potty. And so it's a good thing. It's a good thing for younger kids because they will know. Even though we cannot guarantee that they will not get involved in such things, but at least they will have the information. The information is on the internet. And every time, if you're going to travel to another country, you're going to go to the internet to research a country. And if you research Dubai, this is always going to be there. So I like this whole thing coming out now for me, as I say, for selfish reasons, because I have a lot of girls that are younger that I have interest in them not getting into such things. So, but then this morning when I was just doing a little bit of reading before I do this video, I came across this article that was actually published this morning. They say it was published at like 6:01 this morning, and it's on the publication, The South African, and it's written by Ray Sileme, in Lifestyle. The title of the article says "Scat Porn and Suicides Inside the Lives of Slay Queens in Dubai." Apparently, you guys, there is a slay queen or whatever influencer that went to Dubai, and apparently there's a video that came out that this girl committed suicide while in Dubai. The person is not from South Africa, but they are from Africa. So the article reads, a video of a slay queen committing suicide in Dubai recently circulated on Twitter a week after the viral Dubai Porta scat porn video. The slay queen recently, okay, no, they're repeating the same thing. The viral video was discovered by a TikTok user who titled it Dubai Porta, which is rumored to go on amongst influencers and the elites in the United Arab Emirates. And uh, it says, what is a scan porn? A Ugandan slay queen named Karungi Monique Akamona Keys recently committed suicide a week after the Dubai Porta Police scan video went viral. And a scan is sex involved. Scan porn, according to urbandictionary.com, is sex involved with fecal matter or a naked woman taking a dump or porn on someone else's mouth. The Dubai Porta video, which shows a man doing whatever in a woman's mouth, is rumored to be something that slay queens and influencers and other young women do in exchange for money or gifts to show off on Instagram. Older men who are known as sugar daddies or blessers give money or luxury gifts to attractive young women in return for sexual favors. While there is no proof this goes on in Dubai, it's merely a rumor that has taken over the internet. Okay, according to routinblast.com, the slay queen who ended her life was a 23-year-old Ugandan woman named Karungi Monique, aka Mona Keys. She reportedly jumped off an Alpha Hard building in Dubai and killed herself instantly. Rest in peace to her, you guys. Oh, this is such a sad story. Mona Keys' Instagram post revealed that she enjoyed a fancy lifestyle in Dubai, while her April post revealed that she may have been abused as she got bruises on her face. The shocking video, which circulated on Twitter on Sunday, 1 May, was shot by a witness from a nearby building in Dubai. And you can see it over here. It's just that I don't want to open the video, you guys, but you can see her photo like standing on the window of the building where she jumped to commit suicide. And I just don't want to watch that video. There is just no need for me to see somebody killing themselves. The shocking video. Okay, in the video, the 23-year-old is seen standing in the window of what appears to be a staircase, holding both sides of the wall, then suddenly lets go of the window and jumps. And there's a beautiful photo of her here, guys, from Instagram. It really is. It's so sad when this something like this happens, you guys. But here is the thing, you know, because the video that came out, the first video that came out of a man that is said to be an Arabic man, we don't know, you guys. It's alleged doing whatever that he was doing to a woman's mouth. It was another influencer. It wasn't this influencer. This is a different influencer from Uganda because the other one was a South African influencer. This one is a Ugandan influencer. Now, I guess part of me can understand why she would just feel overwhelmed to a point where she commits suicide. Obviously, what happens when you think about it, you guys, what happens to these women, I don't know how some of them even survive it. But then on top of that, the thing about it was that it was a secret. So you would go through it afterwards. You're the only one that knows that it happened to you. So when you come back home and you're coming back with money, you're coming back with gifts, the other influencers, bayakhala, nathi siyakhala, siyabuka ku-internet. It's a secret what you've gone through. Now, if this whole thing is coming out and you are in Dubai at that time, I can just imagine the kind of messages that she's getting, the phone calls, because even your family now is getting concerned because they thought you go to Dubai to work or something or to visit or something. Now, when they hear all of these things and they know you are an influencer, they're calling you to find out, are you doing the same thing that people are talking about on the internet? That combined with what you are probably going through, because now we know that you are likely to be going through that if you are an influencer and you are in Dubai. That the combination of the two, knowing that now I have to go home, everybody at home knows what I'm doing here, and I've also just this that I'm doing is uh, too much, can cause somebody to get to a place where they feel like this is it, this is it, because now it's no longer a secret, because we like here looking at people that have been posting about Dubai and thinking, did they do the same thing, even celebrities, because now it's like it's either you are going there to do it yourself or you are trafficking people to do it. Like we're looking at it and be like, are they involved too, even people that are well known, you know? And you can't blame us for thinking like that, because for us it's strange, it's a new thing, it's strange as well. However, like I said before, the fact that the young girls that are looking up to these influencers can just go online and see these things and see these videos, and even this lady taking her own life because of what she's gone through, most likely she has gone through being in Dubai. The fact that our young girls can see that, I think for me it is a good thing, because when they make these decisions to do the same and go to Dubai or whatever, they know uh, what's coming. But I think that really, honestly, as parents, it's very important that we teach our kids that there is no free money, you guys. There is no free money. There is no free money. Any money that you don't work for, you pay for. Any money that you don't work for, you pay for. You pay with your body, you pay with your sanity, you pay with your dignity, and you pay with your soul. Because there is no way that you can come back from eating indle yomuntu that you don't even know from esinye isizwe, you know. Futhi isizwe esingababona abantu abamnyama as human, really, because if you think you can do that to a human being, do you really see that person as a human being, you know? And there is no way that you can come back and you are still whole spiritually, you are still whole, like your soul is still intact. There is no way. And the mistake that we make is that there is this obsession now in South Africa about money. And I did say in my other video that the thing is, when we talk about money, we always talk about guys. We always talk about don't date guys that are broke and whatever. But we don't talk a lot about how young girls can make their own money and take care of themselves. Because this is the kind of things that they end up doing because they feel they want these things that they don't have, but instead of trying to do things that can lead them to or put them in a place where they are able to get these things for themselves, they are looking for, like shortcuts. Because you're gonna say don't date don't date broke men, but why would you not date broke men? Because you want these things that come with dating a rich man. But what people don't say is that you do pay for those things that they're going to give to you. Because even when you're in a relationship here in South Africa with somebody that is rich, if you are not bringing anything to the table, you are going to pay for whatever it is that he's going to give you. If he buys you that fancy house, that fancy car, whatever it is that he gives to you, you are going to pay for it. And obviously, your form of your exchange rate is not really in money because you don't have money. So for you to get money, you're going to give something, and a lot of the times you have to give your soul to be able to get it. And that is something that we really need to teach our kids. Nobody's just gonna come here and give you 100,000, and you're not able, you don't give them anything in return. You are going to give them something, and it's probably something that is going to has a value that is higher than 100,000, because your soul, you can't even put value on your soul. You can't even put value on your dignity. You can't put value on your on your body. I saw a video of this girl. I think she had gone to, and like she's frantically like washing her mouth. Like that's a thing. Like she can't sit down, she can't do any. You can see that this usayahlanya, like uhlezi ephethe isigubhu samanzi and washing her mouth like that. Washing her mouth like that. Of course she's got money in the bank because she's gone to Dubai. But how does that help her anyway when she has to do that all the time? Because she just feels like her mouth is not clean. It's sad, you guys. I think it's sad because now people are, are making decisions to even take their own lives. But at the same time, it is a lot. I feel like it is a lot to go through that. But it's good that our kids are getting to see these things so that they know that it is a dangerous territory to get to a point where you would do anything for that bag. And to think about it, if you go there and you're going to get paid, like let's say 100,000 rand, and these bags are expensive, you guys. I've seen bags that cost like 80,000 rands and 120,000 rand. So I mean, if you go there for money and then you come back, you buy that pair of shoe in that bag, how many times are you going to have to go to Dubai for you to live that lifestyle that you're going to want to display on Instagram? If these things cost that much, and this is not the money that you are making for yourself every month, this is my business, I make this much, so I'm able to afford this bag, this is, I'm working, I earn this much, I'm able to afford these shoes. So every time you have to buy a bag, you have to go to Dubai and do that. Isn't it better ukuthi uvele uzibambele itoho, uhambe uye Mr Price uzithengele impahla zakho ezi-cute, ube right? Like, isn't that better? But at least your soul is intact, like your sanity, your mental health, isn't that better? And I think that that is important for us, to make our kids be aware of it. I think even though those videos are difficult to watch, I think some of them, I'm feeling like I want to make a decision for my kids to see them, because as horrible as they are, maybe not the suicide one, but the video. I didn't see the video, but I saw still photos because I couldn't take the video. But I feel like I want to show them the photos so that they this is what happened. So don't ever think that these people that have all of these things, it's easy. Money comes easy, because I want them to be aware and I want them to make better decisions. And it's a difficult one, you guys. And somebody wrote, so you know what, South African men need to protect us from the Arab men. And I'm like, but how is a South African man going to protect you if you are an adult and you make a decision? Because it's not like when they go to Dubai, they announce, I'm going to Dubai to meet a man and whatever. They say they're going on a holiday or whatever. If I, as an adult, make that decision, how are the men in my life? How is my brother going to protect me from that? How is my fiance going to protect me from that? How are my cousin brothers going to protect me from that? Like, I feel like there's a lot that men in South Africa can do when it comes to the abuse of women. But in this case, really, how do we expect South African men to protect these women when they make this? Some of them don't even tell anybody that they're going to Dubai. So how are South African men going to protect you if you are making a decision that you are going to Dubai to do whatever it is that you want to do? Because when you cannot accept impilo yako as it is. Guys, this is my video for today. It's sad for me because honestly, I didn't know that there are people even dying because of this thing. But yeah, that is my video. Please like the video before Pumegiona. Please share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginithanda kakhulu.